everyone, it's Shanna here again, and today I'm bringing you a cheesecake brownie recipe. So I'm going to be taking you through step by step how to make these delicious, indulgent and rich cheesecake brownies that go down a storm with all my friends and family. To make these brownies, you will need 150 grams of salted butter, 250 grams of dark cooking chocolate, 3 eggs, 50 grams of plain flour, 100 grams of golden caster sugar, 100 grams of light brown muscovado sugar, vanilla extract, 200 grams of cream cheese. Now you can substitute this for soft cheese as I'm currently doing. If you do this, just make sure you get the full fat version as it tastes much better. And then lastly, you will need 80 grams of white caster sugar. Now I've finished weighing out all of my ingredients, I have just put my oven on to preheat. We have a fan assisted oven, so it's currently on at 180 degrees. The next step is to melt your butter and your dark cooking chocolate. I always do this in the microwave because it's just much quicker, and our microwave is currently set to 1000 watts. So the butter goes in for 40 seconds, the chocolate goes in for 1 minute 40. You want to be really careful not to burn your chocolate, which is why it's a bit of an odd time. As you can see, there are still some chunks left in there, so whilst it's still warm, I just give it a little stir, and now it's nice and smooth. Now we're going to put all of our wet ingredients into the bowl and give them a really good mix together. Following that, I'm going to add in my 100 grams of golden caster sugar and my 100 grams of light brown muscovado sugar. Now the last ingredient we're going to add to our brownie mixture is the 50 grams of plain flour, so I'm going to add that in and then we're just going to whisk it all together. And don't forget, like I did, to add in your vanilla extract, so I'm going to put into the mixture 1.5 teaspoons. Then again, just give that a really good mix together. Now we've finished making our brownie mixture, we're going to move on to making the cheesecake layer. So we've got our soft or cream cheese here, our white caster sugar and our vanilla extract. And we'll start off by putting the cream / soft cheese into the bowl and just giving it a good stir to soften it up. Now I'm going to add in my caster sugar, and I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then again just stir all of those ingredients through until the mixture is nice and smooth. Now we've finished making both of our mixtures for the brownie and the cheesecake layer, I've lined and buttered a loaf tin. Now I've chosen to use a loaf tin because when you cut the brownies into pieces, you get nice, chunky door wedge pieces of brownie, just a little bit more indulgent. Now I'm going to start putting the mixture into the tin. Now we're only going to use half of the brownie mixture, so I'm just going to start spooning that in. I'm going to stop there and just spread it out using my spatula so we get a nice even layer. Now what we're going to do is add in our cheesecake layer. Now you want to use all of this cheesecake mixture as the next layer, so just pop it all in and get it nice and smooth over using a fresh spatula. As a quick summary, so we've got the brownie mixture on the bottom, we've got the cheesecake layer on top here currently, and then we're just going to spoon on the remainder of the brownie mixture and smooth over with our spatula. So that is our finished brownie mixture. Now I'm going to put them in the oven for 25 minutes. Your oven should be nice and hot by this point, so pop them in, take them out after 25 minutes, and then leave them to cool on the side for around 10 minutes, and then start chopping them up into the pieces that you would like. And just a little tip, while the brownies are in the oven, it gives you plenty of time to do all of the washing up. So after taking the brownies out of the oven after their 25 minutes on 180, I left them in their loaf tin just to cool down for around 10 minutes. I then took them out of their baking tray and I've cut them into even squares, and that's all. There we have it, our cheesecake brownies.